Welcome back to Real Life. We're still here with the General Manager of the Waterfront Cebu City Hotel and Casino, Mr. Alfred Portenschlager. And now it's time to get up close and personal with him. GM, are you ready?
I'm trying to be ready.
Okay. But before we get to the really gory details of your life, I'm just kidding. We're not going to go there. Okay. I know, GM, I've been told that you have a large collection of artwork.
Unfortunately, yes, or luckily, yes. Actually, I'm collecting arts in many mysterious ways.
What do you usually collect? Paintings or sculptures?
A variety.
A variety.
No, I'll let you in on one special secret. I think many people collect paintings. Many people have statues. I collect also stamps from around the world. I think it's very educational. I think it's beautiful. But I have a very special collection, and I think it's very unique. I'm collecting trains, miniature trains.
Oh, wow. Okay, so these trains, they're made of wood or
No.
Not specific to
They
any...
are made or do original model size, where they call it the HO size. They are running on tracks. They're making sound. They're the real thing, just in miniature.
Oh my goodness. Where do you keep your trains?
Well, you don't want to see my rooms with all the boxes.
So you bring them with you wherever you go, of course.
Yes, I treasure it. It is quite a substantial investment at the end of the day. However, it is a hobby which actually I started, believe it or not, actually my father was very creative in technical things, and we learned quite a few things. So we started in our childhood, and we stopped for a while, and then about 15 years ago, I really got a hang up to start to collect trains, interesting trains, very rare editions, which are very difficult to find on the markets. And here I am, there in Cebu.
Wow.
I hope, if things go right, that we can view some over Christmas here in our lobby.
Yes, I was going to ask you that, but I didn't want to impose. Okay, but of course, if it won't be ready for the lobby by Christmas, I'd like to see it for myself one of these days, GM. Okay. One question, GM, and I think that a lot of our lady viewers would really like to know, is that if you are married or single?
Oh, my past experience has brought me to both sides, to the marriage life and to the single life. Well, I'm a reborn single, what can I say?
Well, I was going to say, I'm sorry to hear it, but sometimes, it's it can also be a good thing in one's life, isn't it?
I think what is important is that thinking back, that whatever happened. Things were done tactfully, with mutual respect, and I think I'm very proud of this one. However, I have a son. He's 26 years old, living in Australia, and hope that he will come to Cebu next year. But believe it or not, I have to let you in on something. My son actually grew up his first 2 years in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah?
Even so, born in Hong Kong. But the first 2 years, actually, he grew up in Manila.
Wow. He's a man of the world.
So,
an Austrian living in Australia. Make sure to invite me when he comes over.
oh yes,
He's only
indeed.
26 years old. And yeah, we're just about the same age. Is he married?
To my understanding, not yet. But you don't ask children what they have in their mind. But I'm sure.
I can find out myself.
I'm sure. Let's check the internet.
Yeah, we can check his Facebook status.
Let's check all the statuses right there, right?
But the more important question here, GM, is if you are, we know that you are single now, but we want to know if you are available.
Well, there's a lonesome heart somewhere, right? And who knows? Ladies?
GM, if you want,
Perhaps
you can
there's
always...
a lonesome heart somewhere, right?
Well, GM, all you have to do is sit by the Cafe Uno every night, and then maybe, someone will catch you.
I can think of a few more romantic places, ladies.
Okay. So, GM, before we go, I'm sure that the Cebuanos would be very eager to know what they should expect from you. The little changes here at the waterfront now that you're the head of Waterfront?
Well, first of all, I'm delighted to be here, to be a part of Waterfront Hotel. I think it is not just an ordinary hotel company. I think one has to say it is a Filipino company. I think it is extra pride in the thing to be a part of a company which evolved in the Philippines. Obviously gives me much more enthusiasm in order to contribute to their success. Now, GM's role today has changed. What is one of our major roles today as a GM is actually to add value to the property. Well, nicely said, not always easy done. But what does it mean? I think it is, owners look at it many times from the investment point of view. I think as a general manager, we have the responsibility to make sure that we bring in new dimensions, excitement to the property, which adds value, not just to the room. Hardware is a hardware, but what adds value? Service. Having the best people working for you, being a part of developing people, make people successful, let them be the future in the hospitality. And it's always great to see young people moving up the ladder and gradually holding a similar position, or why not a higher position in life. So my commitment here is to make sure that we become a market leader again here in Cebu. Now my competition will be looking out there and listening to it. Everybody has the same dream. I know they're all working very hard. We all colleagues, we all respect each other, and that's the wonderful part. And I think as a strong team here in the Waterfront Hotel, and with some of the new experts we have brought on board in order to help us to be successful, we will be able, within the next, I want to commit myself with a time frame, it's always very difficult, but reasonable time, again, to be a respected hotel here in Cebu, not only in Cebu City, in Cebu and in the Philippines.
Thank you, GM. Very well said. Okay, so thank you very much. That's all the time we have for now. Jim, thank you for joining us here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Alfred Portenschlager, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Once again, this has been Alexa saying thanks for keeping it here on RCTV Channel 36.
We got you covered.